Our mission today was a walk of unity and hope, or hope and unity, and they're very, very connected. And what we've been sharing with everyone is our sense that what we call reality is unified, and we're all part of that oneness, and therefore unity is who we really are.
Spiritually, my realization and understanding, this entire world and all the living beings here have come from one central spark. And one day it will all go back into this, from where it has come. So essentially that's our essence, and it's the essence of everybody. So we are one. I'm known as a man who walks. In India I walk 7,500 kilometers. What happens when you walk is that everybody is with you. There was Lord Stone from the House of Lords. He was also walking with me. I'm not a lord in the House of Lords, but we're all together, right? So when you say in English, down to earth, it actually means put your feet down. And then you're the same as everybody else. And then you walk to different places of religion to show that we have nothing against anybody. You have your religion, but don't forget that you're a human being. This was the whole symbol of the walk. So there are two things, walk and hope. And hope for what? For peace.
Really, our limitations are all in our own mind. So to transcend ourselves, we have to transcend our belief system. There have been too many divisions in the name of religion in this world. Just walking together, shoulder to shoulder, creates equality.
Instead of coming from a sense of separation, we turn round and come together from a sense of unity, but expressed in beautiful diversity.
The idea, the concept of the walk is very well needed this time.
It's a point in our evolutionary history where we can speed up our own evolution, and there's a lot to be done. It's a question of consciousness.
What we're now coming forward with is the science of consciousness, a cosmology of consciousness. This is a huge, potentially transformational change to the way we view ourselves. And with this science now converging with universal spirituality, there's a possibility of healing our fragmented worldviews.
When one human being says, well, I'm different from the rest, we are different. That's the genesis of the whole discord and violence in the world. Really, our true identities, we are all human beings. And if we keep this in mind, then the welfare of humanity becomes part of our welfare. One of the reasons why the Hare Krishna movement, ISKCON, became is that everybody is welcome.
Thousands of years ago, the Vedic sages of ancient India were scientists in a sense, and it was a sacred science that was how the nature of consciousness expresses itself. And now, all these thousands of years later, we're coming back to that view, but with so much more evidence and so much more detail as to how cosmic consciousness co-creates what we call realities. But nonetheless, what it's showing is our universe isn't a great thing, It's a great thought. It's a finite thought form, a universe soul in the mind of the cosmos, in the mind of God. But in the West especially, we've come over the last period of time to sort of see science as being the authoritative voice of the nature of reality. The problem is that the mainstream science really hasn't followed the evidence where the evidence has led. And so the mainstream view has been a science that is materialistic, that this reality is the only reality, which of course from spiritual traditions say it's just one of many realities, and that the appearance of separation of our universe is its true nature. And yet now leading edge science is turning that on its head, and the evidence is showing that indeed the spiritual traditions have been right all along for thousands of years, in the sense that mind and consciousness we're finding are not what we have, but literally what we and the whole world are.